How we doing, guys? Liam Butt, Platinum Personal Training, coming at you live from Cross Trainer. 30 minutes post-workout cardio. Did a really decent 60-minute arm session today, boys. Tries forearms as opposed to having to ride it up. Gym's quiet enough right now, there's no one else in this room, so I can do a little video, outline what I did, sort of weights I was shifting, and if you guys have got the minerals or you fancy a change or whatever, you can have a go on the session. Okay, so kicked off with bent over single arm cable kickbacks, which I never really utilised, but Haley got me into doing them last week and I quite liked them. Got a really good pump on that inner head, the tricep. So I did 4x20, obviously on each side, 10 kilos, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half. Obviously all different cable machines. 10 kilos on one machine is not necessarily the same as 10 kilos on another. A dumbbell is a dumbbell, a barbell is a barbell, but never read too much into what weights people are shifting on cables. Obviously it was heavy as fuck, because I'm really strong. Actually was quite heavy, to be fair. But yeah, from there I was at the cable station, so I rolled 4x20 per side, also on single arm cable bicep curls, and now I did 15, 17 and a half, 20, 22 and a half kilos. That got me a good pump on. That got me 8 sets deep, or 16 sets, however you want to think of it. Obviously we're utilising both sides. From there went to the dip machine. Got a really good dip machine in this gym, and we did some random pinning, 5x10, and we did 2 working sets. Okay, most of you by now that watch my videos and follow my stuff know that I like the random pinning. It's a CT Fletcher thing. Works well with a training partner. Put the pin in the stack randomly, hit 10 reps. Your training partner randomly moves it, blah 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 blah. I utilised the top 50% of the stack for both sets. The stack is something like a 125, so I was like sort of, I think it's 60, whatever it is, 62 and a half to 125. Both sets were good, heavy, got a good pump. From there I went over and curled in the fucking squat rack. But the dude was squatting next to me. I was curling more weight than he was squatting, so I'm allowed. I did 5x8, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 kilos. The form on the 90 was ugly as fuck, so I drop set it back to 50 kilos, cleaned it up for another 8. So we did 5x8, but it was kind of 6x8, however you want to look at it. Barbell curls, if you ain't doing them, there's something wrong with you. Barbell curls for me fall into the same category as, you know, squat, leg press, bent rows, dips, dumbbell presses. You've got to be doing them. You've got to be doing them. Okay. Now from there, guys, was rocking and rolling. Pace was picking up nicely. Moved over to the cable and did 5x12. No, I went with the view to doing 5x12 on cable press downs with a V-bar. The stack on this cable thing here is, I like to see someone that can full stack it. I'm gonna get like 3/4 out the stack, which is awesome. I don't want to be stacking machines, because you stack machines, you run out of fucking weight. Okay, that's no good to anyone. Okay, full stacking machines is no good because it's probably not heavy enough. All right. The weights are all funny. I did like something like whatever it works out as, like 56, 63, 70, and 77 or something like that. I was going to run one more set to make up my 5.8. No, sorry, 5.12s. But decided to take it slightly different, different direction, and I kept the weight where it was. I did a 4x12 drop set, hitting every weight that I'd hit on the way up. That was the big set. That was brutal, really brutal set. Okay, so that worked out. It was like 8x12 there, so that was pretty big time. Okay, from there went on to the bicep curl machine with a view to doing 5x10 randoms, 2 working sets. Did the first one. It was a really, really good set. I didn't feel I'd get anything further out of doing another set, so I pied it off and was happy with just the single 5x10. My training partner was very unkind to me as well, and utilised like the top fucking 20% of the stack. It was all brutal. Okay, from there, guys, like big time movements were done. I want to do some detailing. If you want to call it detailing, whatever. I moved on to some cables basically. Okay. Dragged the preacher bench over. Did 2x15 cable preacher curls with a nice kind of slow negative full stretch and a good squeeze at the top. I re-tightened up the elbows a couple of times as well through the set, just to make sure that the belly of the bicep was grafting hard and I wasn't just hitting up front shoulders or, you know, whatever. From there, dragged in the preacher thing a little bit closer, flipped it, V-bar, and did overhead V-bar extensions down to full stretch. 2x15, they were lovely, they were really nice. Bench back out of the way, rope, weights on them, weights on those 2 exercises. The cable preacher, oh, it was pitiful, it was like 21 kilos or something, but it was enough to get a full stretch in every rep. And I think the V-bar overhead was about double that. That's a pretty good exercise for me. Rope curls, I was a bit disappointed with the cable preachers, so I just hammered the pin in right down full stack. Form was marginally questionable, but I got a good pump. I was not unhappy with it, and I actually cleaned it up in the second set. Kind of got my mind in the game a little bit more. Push the bench back in, flipped it again, moved the thingy up a bit, and did rope overheads with a good split at the top, nice and tight at the bottom. Try to keep the elbows in. Benefited from a really nice stretch and a nice contraction. From there, guys, upper arms were done. So I grabbed some dumbbells out, like 25 kilo dumbbells, and I did a nice little forearm, kind of outer bicep forearm finisher. I don't do too much forearm work. I go pretty heavy on back movements. Forearm's quite a good body part for me, but it doesn't mean I should not train them. But I just give them a little bit, excuse me, indigestion, and I'm gonna have a heart attack. So I kind of grabbed some 25 dumbbells, double hammer curl, single, double, single, double, single, double, single. Fuck knows how many reps I got. I was repping out, until I couldn't hold the dumbbells anymore. You know, consider what your forearms are there for, guys. You've got your finger flexors in the forearms. You pretty much got more reps to go if you can still grip. So I just waited till I dropped the dumbbells, basically. It's not my gym, so dropping dumbbells. I did 2 sets of that, but in the second set, just for a little bit of variation, I moved the singles to like a crossbody single. Bit of a shit exercise really. I kind of, thinking about it now, maybe change that, a bit of a cop out, so I'll punish myself tomorrow for that. I'm now on the cross trainer for 30 minutes, level 16 random program. I ain't going too fast or anything. I'll probably chuck, I mean I'm like 229 or something at the moment. This will chuck me 600 calories out. That's about it, guys. It was a good sesh. Enjoyed it. Nice warm up on the cables. Mixed in heavy movements. Mixed in some fancy cable bits as well. That's it. I should be going home now, once this is done, to participate in the ALS Shriveled Penis Ice on the Head Challenge. So I'll upload this and then look forward to seeing that too. Okay guys, train hard, that's a wrap.